Hey you guys, your girl Beauty with Mika. So you guys love this and I am bringing this back. I don't know how often I'm going to bring a video out for you guys, but Shop My Stash is back for 2023. I really want to do this on a quarterly basis instead of a monthly basis. If I do decide to, however I bring it back, you guys will still see a Shop My Stash from me. But Happy New Year's to you guys. I hope you guys had a blessed end of the year, and I hope you guys are starting your new year on a blessed foot. And I hope you guys have a wonderful new year with achieving all the goals, all the accomplishments, all the pay increases, the debt free, and everything good that God has for you guys coming your way this year. So let's go ahead and get started. As you guys know, I usually give you guys an overview of what my previous drawer looked like, and then this is just a mini review, and then come back and show you guys what I picked out for the month. Now this is just for the month of January. I probably will put this in between January and February and come back to you guys for March, and then of course in April for my birthday month, because we know we going big, we going home this year. Your girl will be 40, so there's a lot going on. Let's go and get started. So over here is the Uma Beauty Rich Tan Triple Smoothing Powder. You guys know I have talked about this in the best of 2022. Get this, we're taking this out. Now, what are we replacing this with? We are going to replace this with the Fashion Fair Set It Loose It's a Nut Translucent Powder, and also going back to our Oldie but Goodie, but our Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep Powder. I haven't used this at all for a while. It's been over 6 to 8 months. So obviously I use this one to set under my eyes, and then I use this one all over face when I'm prepping and everything. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna put this in here. In here just has chapsticks, scissors, brow pencils. Also this Lawless Loose Setting Powder, Classic Translucent. We're taking this out. This, I would say, try the travel size. All right, so we're basically using two different translucent powders for two different things. Girl, we got it in here. All right, so eye primers. This is the Urban Decay Eye Primer Anti-Aging. You don't really need this. I really didn't see a difference in this. It has the texture of the Fenty eye primer, so I'm taking this out. And then also the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. Honestly, I'm not wowed by this. I'm glad I purchased it in a travel size. I know textures now when I see them, and if this has more of a creamy texture but it goes on like very smooth blur like, I know that those don't really do great for me, but I will try it out. So this is cool. I'm still gonna finish this. That's why I always say get a travel size. So this is what I'm replacing it with. We are going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Controlling Mattifying Primer. That's all we're using. We're just using a mattifying primer. And then for eyeshadow, we're going to the Urban Decay Eye Potion Primer and Caffeine. Unfortunately, they discontinued this, but this is definitely one of those women of color eyeshadows, eyeshadow primers. All right, so for concealers, we are taking this out. This, I wish they changed the packaging on this, but I love the color and I'm glad they came out with deeper skin tone colors. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer for dark circles in the shade Hazelnut. The only thing I don't like is this sponge. It reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury sponge, where it gets very spongy. You can't really use it, as you can see. It has a lot of buildup in there, but I still do like it. I just wish they changed the sponge to a doe foot applicator. I have at least one more of these and I'm still gonna use it again, as you can see, but it's just the sponge. All right, now we're going to this. This is the Neutrogena Color Correcting Concealer. It's a clear coverage concealer. Girl, this is really good. It's like it goes on orange, but when you spot correct and you're using it as a color correcting concealer, you can't see anything at this point. So I really do like this. I really, really do. But we're gonna replace it. So we are replacing it with, and these are so OG. These are the Kevyn Aucoin, and we're going to keep, obviously, the Jaclyn Hill concealer. This is in the shade Deep Neutral. We're going to keep this in here, and I'll tell you why in a minute. We are going to replace that color corrector with the Kevyn Aucoin SKX14. This is a color correcting concealer. And we're going to use a alternative to the Jaclyn Hill, because I like to blend these together and then use a brush, we're going to use SK15. So 14 is my color corrector, 15 is my actual concealer shade. And you guys see, I was using this tough. So I was like, oh no, you coming back out. You coming back out. So I like to flip these upside down. That's what keeps them fresh. All right, so we go over here, highlighter. We're gonna keep this one in here. This is the Jaclyn Hill Awestruck Mini Highlighter. And it's just like a rose gold type of highlighter, but this goes on very nice. Bronzers, we have the House Labs bronzer, Power Sculpt bronzer in Deep 11. If you already watched my 2023 review, you already know this is a go-to. We're gonna take this out. I'm being real good. This is the Fashion Fair Highlighter Duo in Gold and Bronze. This is cool. Fashion Fair has some nostalgic to it, being that my grandmother loved it and everything. I'm gonna keep this highlighter in here, but I am going to bring out some bronzers. So the bronzers, we going to Fenty, girl. We pulling out all the Fenty right now. So this is the Fenty Cocoa Naughty bronzer. And we're going to pull out the cream bronzer in the shade Chocolate. This is what they look like because they've been in the back of that drawer. And I have yet to see them. So I'm like, y'all coming out. And again, Cocoa Naughty. You guys know I went good on cream bronzers last year. So I pulled these out. We're going to keep this one in here as an alternative to the Fashion Fair. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. Airbrush Flawless Finish 10 Deep Brightening Powder. This is in the shade, it's supposed to be, what shade is this? Tan Deep. Okay, yes, this is supposed to be an under eye brightening powder. As you can see, it's a little bit of yellow like that Ben 9. Honestly, girl, I didn't use this, so we're gonna keep this in here so I can use it again. Let's see, we're gonna start over here. This is almost done. You guys know I probably have like one more of these left. This is the Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder. They don't sell it anymore, so they replaced it with the Matte Velvet. This is in the shade 218. Girl, good. All right, next two things, we're gonna keep that in there, and we're taking these out. These are the Fashion Fair blushes, chocolate chip right here. I have to say, these I really did like. So if you want to try some of the Fashion Fair stuff, the blushes were cool. This one is Plum Rich. I like them. No lie, no caps. I like them. I like the blushes. They were very pigmented. Get those. This one is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette in Tiger. I'm keeping this in here because I did not touch it. I just did not touch it. When I went on vacation in December, girl, I wasn't wearing a lot of makeup. You couldn't find me wearing makeup. But we're going to replace it. Again, some Fenty stuff. So we're doing a Fenty Rose Latte Cream Blush. I don't even know if they make this anymore. And we're going to do Cool Berry Blush. Alright, this. We're going to keep this in here because why? I ain't touched it. If I haven't touched it, it's staying in here to make me touch it. This is the Danessa Meyers Color Fix Matte Cream Eyeshadow. It's a matte liquid pigment in the shade Rustic. It has a little sticker over here on the side. So Rustic, we're going to keep in here as an eyeshadow. Now, also another blush to set these cream blushes. This is just my tried and true, my Mellow Wine from Wet n Wild. This is a very good topper when you want like your cream blushes to set. So we're going to leave those in there. We have my powder, an alternative, because when I run out of my Makeup Forever powder, as you guys can see, pretty much close to pan on this thing, I'm going to bring out an oldie but goodie. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Fresh Face Compact in the shade Deep 6. They came out with other shades, but I'm 60, so we're gonna stick to 60. All right, for eyeshadows, honestly, you guys, I'm about to just only take out one, and this is it. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Bronze Palette. This was the only one I picked up most of the time for December, so I'm taking it out. And then I'm gonna bring in, this one is the Huda Beauty Empowered eyeshadow palette. I'm keeping this one in here because I did not use it. You could tell I swatched it for you guys, but I didn't use it, so I'm gonna use it. The Natasha Denona My Dream palette. This was probably one palette that I was looking forward to using, and again, I didn't even use it, so staying in the drawer. Now, two palettes that I did not talk about, but I am bringing back to you guys is that I didn't talk about. I didn't even mention it. It was a splurge. I'm going to go ahead and try these Milk Cosmetics Zodiac eyeshadow palettes. I got it in Air, and the reviews were 50-50 on here, so I'm gonna just try these out to have my own review, because y'all know Milk Cosmetics be hidden missing. Then I also got Earth. I am an Earth sign, Team Taurus over here, and these colors were the one that wowed me. So I want to do a review. I was impulse buying. I was like, I'm gonna just try them out. The reviews are so 50-50, but I can understand. With Milk, you taking a 50% chance on their eyeshadow palettes, because they're not the same as they were a few years ago. So we're gonna see what they talking about now. And if they're not good, I'm gonna let you know. All right, so for foundations, we're gonna use this Jaclyn Hill Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint in the shade Rich, Deep Rich. This is the foundation that I'm going to be using for the month, and I'll come back and let you guys know what I thought about it. In regards to setting sprays, we will be using two. We're going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless, and we will use this one, which is more like my everyday one. Charlotte Tilbury, if I'm going out, this staying out. This one is the Sephora Makeup Setting Spray. It's a 16-hour wear. It's transfer proof, sweat and humidity resistant, and ginger extract. So yeah, that's where we going. I'm gonna actually put this up because I only need to pull this out if like I'm going like out on town. But this one is definitely gonna be more of my everyday. That is it. Did I do good? Let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video, again, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the Beauty with Mika channel. And again, Happy New Year to you all. Stay blessed. Enjoy your new year. Claim all positivity, good vibes, all of everything. I wish you guys well. I hope you guys see you in the next video. Bye.